Alright, let's do this. Whoa. Who's that? Wait, was that who I thought that was? Whoa. Sleepy kitty. Well, I guess John's scared. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah! Wait, oh, they're all there. Nope, no, they're not. What the hell? Oh my god. Stop. No way. There she is. Oh, that was actually really cool. That was actually really super cool. Nice. Look how pretty. Oh, that was so cool. That was really cool and a lot to think about. So that was interesting. That was, So yes, we did get the Elysia. I was too tired to try to pronounce her name.
And whether or not your world
It has a day or night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
This is the Honkai Star Rail version 3.5 special program.
She has a little flame coming out of her crown.
Our 3 guests today are all
How
renowned
freaking cute.
So, let's give them a warm welcome.
Oh,
No
that is
need
adorable.
for formalities, dear subjects. The masses have given me many titles, but here, feel free to call me by my name, Saridra.
I'm Herda. No need for further introductions.
Of course not.
Greetings, dear viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet you all again.
He's so cute.
Once again, a warm welcome
I
to
love
you all.
Screwlum's little chibi. He's so
Oh,
adorable.
Albert is so honored. Not only do we have the peerless gem, unrivaled genius,
goodness.
and inimitable beauty on our show, we've also got a genius symbolizing mechanical aesthetics, humanistic charm, and elegant precision.
What?
Even Her Imperial Majesty has graced us with her presence.
If
Oh.
you keep going on like this, Dux Blabator, the
Whoa.
audience is going to walk out.
Dux Blabberter, Your Imperial Majesty, if I may be so bold,
got
letting
such
the audience know about
sass.
our important guest is crucial. This is not idle chatter.
Owlbirds, just get to the
is
point,
adorable.
okay?
Since this is what our guests unanimously requested,
Oh,
as
this
we
is so
enter
cute.
version 3.5, the second half of the Amphorian story will officially begin. We'll meet brand new companions and witness familiar friends in a completely new light.
Indeed. Besides the already known Chrysos heirs, we also caught glimpses of Lady Saridra and Lady Hycelans in that trailer. Miss March 7th and Mr. Don Hung have also undergone quite significant changes.
Do you
And that
think?
one with pink hair, she looks a lot like that girl named Cyrene. Was that her new form?
I'll keep that under wraps for now. But what I can tell you is that this
She's so
renewed
pretty,
journey
though.
is about to ascend to a higher dimension.
So pretty.
At the place where three paths intertwine, a battle of paths that will determine the safety of the cosmos has begun. In version 3.4 story, the Trailblazer made a promise with Finan and took up the mantle of Deliverer. Meanwhile, Finan went to confront Nanook with the most blazing fury.
We now know that Amphorius was a testing ground for the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb to self-extrapolate and grow, while Finan and Cyrene accumulated power through 30 million eternal recurrences to delay the moment of Iron Tomb's true completion.
Even though human strength remains insignificant before the eons, human wills shall never be mere pawns for the gods to manipulate at their whim. The fury of 400 million core flames brought forth a destruction as brilliant as a solar
yes,
flame. Finan's
did
efforts have once again interrupted
against
the
Nanook,
progress of
or
Iron
go-
Tomb.
or
At the beginning of version
go to
3.5,
Nanook. It wasn't just
we'll
a
discover
simulation.
that even the spread of the
Like
black
a whole
tide
lot of
has
people
been
keep
halted.
saying.
Oh,
Even though,
so that too was
even-
the work of the Deliverer.
yeah.
Finan. I'll remember that name.
But back to the matter at hand. The weight of the world rests on that little one's shoulders, and saving Amphorius remains an
I love how everyone's a
unavoidable
little one to
conundrum.
Herta.
Before saving the world, there's one more preparation we need to make. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator.
Oh,
According
really?
to my and Madame Herta's speculation, this ultimate protocol goes by another name in Amphorius,
Really?
the Law Titan, Talantum.
Oh.
Exactly! So if we can master the authority of law before the Era Nova is complete, we can find a new breakthrough and turn the tables in our favor.
According to Amphorian history, the core flame of law was returned a millennium ago. The Trailblazer's mission is therefore clear. Anchor to a time before the core flame's return, travel back to the past, and claim the core flame.
In version 3.5's Trailblaze mission,
So would that be
the
March?
Trailblazer will journey alongside Cyrene to Akama from 1,000 years ago in a new cycle of the eternal recurrence. That was also the era when Aglaya's predecessors still held power. The bearer of the Law Core Flame and Empress of Akama, the Imperator Saridra.
Then, you are all targeting me? What makes you so sure I will cooperate with the Trailblazer without any reservations?
I wouldn't say they're targeting you. Someone as brilliant and mighty as yourself surely understands that the Trailblazer is working towards a brighter future for Amphorius. In version 3.5, the Trailblazer will not only meet the Knight Commander Hysealans and Imperator Saridra while revisiting the past, but they'll also encounter Tribi and Aglaya from a millennium ago. We hope you're looking forward to this first meeting and reunion.
Ah. I believe the Trailblazer will win everyone's trust with their sincerity, as always.
Moreover, in version 3.5, we'll get to see another side of Sixtia as the city of infinite revelry.
Oh,
Legend
that's
has
really
it that in
pretty.
a coastal city-state encircled by rainbows and ocean currents, the
Oh,
festivities
wow.
never cease. People indulge in endlessly refilled honey brews while music flows without pause
Well,
through
another
every hour of the
painting.
day.
You
But
get to
those
see.
residents in the city don't look too friendly, do they?
Hmm.
Better watch out.
Don't be so quick to celebrate. And don't think you can just brush this off. This
course.
involves the core flame of law. Do you really think it'll be that easy?
Pretty
Indeed.
much.
Since it concerns the ultimate protocol, that old Intellitron will definitely pay extra attention. He's very likely to step in and personally intervene.
That is no longer just a possibility. The Theoros Ligus has recently arrived at the Holy City and already sought an audience with me. As for what he said, it was interesting, to say the least.
Going from an observer to an interventionist is quite the unusual shift. While it shows his plans have been seriously impacted and need urgent revision, it also means the Trailblazer will face even tougher challenges ahead.
Something's off. If he's
You
just a
think?
regular administrator, this level of dedication is way over the top. Who could this old Intellitron really be?
Maybe Lygus' true identity and motives will surface as we continue to clash with him. Besides, Even when facing higher dimensional opponents, we have reliable allies who can lend us a hand. In version 3.5, both the geniuses Herda and Skrulum will become more deeply involved in Amphorius. And with them, our hand in this game grows even stronger. To add another layer of assurance to our journey, Albert here has gathered some intel about Lygus to share with everyone. Let's check it out. During combat, Lygus will switch between two different forms. In his first form, he can generate Titankin for combat while also applying special effects to our allied characters. Characters affected by this special effect will have their ultimates activated, but using an ultimate during this effect will cost massive HP.
When the total number of allies and enemies that appear on the field reaches a certain amount, Lygus will enter his second form. In this second form, black tide creatures will continuously spawn, and Lygus will modify these monsters' parameters to greatly increase their threat level.
And his weakness
During
is
this
essentially
phase,
physical,
he will continuously
frost,
enhance
and
his
wind.
ultimate as time passes. When using the ultimate, Lygus will deal massive distributed damage to all allies.
Oh? Is there any
So if you don't
key
have
information to help
Finon, you
solve
can
this puzzle?
definitely
Of
use
course,
Boot
if
Hill.
you can make a certain
Clara
number
would
of
probably be a
allies
very
and
good
enemies
one to
leave the
use
field during his
with,
second form, it'll accelerate Lygus'
Farog's
switch back to his
follow-up.
first form, reducing the threat of his ultimate.
Logic. We need to quickly eliminate black tide creatures to reduce the threat and improve our chances of
Frost.
victory.
Though
Herda,
it's still
too.
unclear why we must directly confront the Theoros. Knowing your enemy is half the battle.
Still, we
Dux
can use
Avis Snoopius. Your
Facial
intellect is impressive.
Blade.
Oh, thank you for your praise, Your Imperial Majesty.
Jingliu.
All right, let's
There's
take a
other
short
people
break
you
for
can
now,
use.
and when we come back, I've got more intel about our two Chrysos heirs seeds.
Do 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 do. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hey! Why is the studio leaking?
Dux Plumpus, if this is your idea of entertainment, it's pretty underwhelming.
Dramatic. I got
Oh, that's cute.
Hey!
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for
Did
your
he
quick
just-
thinking.
Stuck his butt in the hole. He just stuck his butt in the hole.
Finally back to normal. Hey!
I guess
This studio needs fixing.
That's
What kind of waterproofing
a
is
whole
this?
new
Sorry for the
Take
invention,
on-
folks. We're on a tight budget here, so please
But-
bear with us.
All
plug.
right, go find Dux Goldweaver
my
and have her
God.
allocate some repair funds.
Thank you for your
Oh
gracious
my
gift, Your
goodness.
Imperial Majesty.
Bubbles!
Come to think of it,
Oh my
this
God,
Hycelan
what is he
looks
doing?
quite different from regular humans. She's got scales,
He's in a
and
little
her belly seems to
floaty.
be transparent.
That's right. Hycelans is the most powerful and beautiful sea siren princess born to Fagusa, the ocean titan. She grew up in the embrace of the ocean.
Sorry, I had to take a
I see,
screenshot.
But why
Look
did
how
this
cute!
beautiful sea siren come ashore? And how did she end up becoming the Knight Commander of the Holy City?
Although the black tide hasn't spread in this cycle, it still surges in the darkest bowels of the world. In other words, the ocean. Fagusa promised the sea sirens that after repelling the black tide, they would throw them an endless
He is
feast on
so
land.
cute.
But in the end, Fagusa fell into silence, and the sea sirens were decimated in the war, leaving Hycealans as the sole survivor. When I first met her, Hycealans was in a complete daze. Her power could scatter armies, yet she no longer knew whom her blades served.
A tragic past. Sounds like prime protagonist material for a novel. Then what happened?
Since that is the case, I will point the way.
Oh,
If she
he's
yearns for
little
revelry,
nodding.
I will see it done.
Just nod along.
All I ask is for her unwavering loyalty, to stand as my sword and banner, and mine alone.
I see.
That was a
so Lady
whole
Saridra
lot
became
of-
Lady Hycealans' light.
But can she adapt to life on land as a seaside?
She did struggle a bit at first, but now she's got the hang of it. She also gained the friendship of my other loyal subjects, such as the
Interesting.
previously mentioned Duck's Gold Weaver, Aglaya.
But rumor has it that Hycealans has never been seen together with little Cypher. They say she deliberately avoids any occasions where Dolos's little kitty is present.
It's only
Well,
natural
Technically,
Or
if
a
she's a fish.
to avoid a cat.
Yeah.
Now then, let's see how Miss
my
Hycealans
goodness.
performs in combat.
As my sword and banner, she fears no combat. When she uses her basic attack, skill,
Interesting.
or ultimate in combat, there's a chance to inflict random types of DOT debuffs on enemies.
It seems Lady Hycealans is a perfect match
She's
for
just
characters who
floating
specialize in
along.
DOT effects.
God, that's
That's
so cute.
right. When using her skill, Hycealans increases damage taken by all enemies and deals damage. When using her
she's
ultimate,
physical.
Hycealans creates a zone on the field and deals damage to all enemies.
Sunlight pours into the shimmering sea, where graceful fish dance in the water. Such is the breathtaking beauty befitting of a sea siren princess.
That's my most beautiful sword. But for enemies, such beauty means deadly danger. Enemies in the
Oh,
zone
I
will
can
have
see it
reduced
now.
defense
The
and take
shippers are
additional
going
physical
to
DOT
eat
from Hycealans
this
whenever they
up.
take DOT damage.
Ooh, nothing beats the thrill of a new turn and
If
a
they weren't
screen full of
insufferable
numbers
as
flying
it
on the
is
enemy.
with Fighty,
Plus,
they're gonna be
this
just
zone
as
is perfect for the
insufferable
buff
with this.
Kafka. After all, Kafka's frequency
the
of dealing
fandom is gonna
DOT
be-
damage is super frequent now.
Absolute mess.
After using the technique, Hycealans summons a special dimension that automatically moves forward. Enemies within this dimension will not initiate attacks. When Hycealans actively attacks affected enemies to enter combat, her talent's effect will trigger multiple times, randomly applying DOT debuffs to the enemies.
I just noticed, is Miss Hycealans actually attacking with a violin bow?
Let the enemies slumber within the symphony, for the waves stirred by the Dux Gladiorum's melody are as graceful as they are deadly.
Thank you for the introduction. And now, let us get to know her better. The great ruler who reigned over an age, Saridra. Saridra, the great imperator, supreme commander of the holy city, initiator of the first flame chase journey, bearer of Law's core flame, and the key figure in the plan to seize Amphorus's administrative privileges.
Though I am absolutely a monarch, I need no songs of praise. Sweet words are but the daggers of cowards. If you're so eager to play the jester, why not just shut your beak and be the Imperator's pawn instead?
Your way of doing things is quite intimidating. I wonder, what do people usually say about you?
ambitious and ruthlessly cruel.
The Imperator never fears controversy, nor would she act for the sake of praise. I studied chess since childhood. On the board, only one rule matters: win. I will stop at nothing and pay any price to achieve my goals.
Oh, what exactly do you mean by any price?
It means I won't hesitate, even if victory costs me my king piece. The only thing I want is that sweet checkmate at the end game.
I remember that Aglaya was being trained as the Imperator's successor. That kind of pressure must be immense.
Such pressure is nothing for the Imperator's successor. That girl's tenacity is second to none.
Looks like convincing the Imperator to cooperate will be quite a challenge for the Trailblazer. Could Mr. Albert share some more information to help improve the Trailblazer's chances?
Albert, do have some juicy stories about the monarch. For instance, although she was known as the first and last monarch of Akama, she actually came from a city-state that worshipped Talantin.
Born in a foreign land, yet ruling over Akama.
Let me see what records we have here. During the first siege of Akama, the city was breached and faced a devastating crisis. At that time, it was Saridra who led her army to ensure Akama's safety, sparing the citizens from the ravages of war. Since then, she's been revered as its sovereign ruler, governing over the holy city.
That's right. Saridra yearns to build Amphorius into a powerful, unified empire that will last for countless generations. That's why she decided to embark on the flame chase. When dealing with her, the Trailblazer might want to approach the conversation by discussing the future of Amphorius. And how would this monarch handle herself when facing enemies? Would you care to enlighten us, your Imperial Majesty?
I certainly can. As I mentioned before, I've studied chess since childhood, and the extrapolation of chess positions is my way of waging war. My skill can grant special buffs to one designated ally character. When the buffed character uses their basic attack or skill, they'll help me accumulate charge to level up this special buff. After leveling up, the special buff allows the character to duplicate their skill once when using it against enemies.
So the same skill can hit twice.
That's right. Besides normal skills, some special enhanced skills can also be duplicated.
Take a look! Finance enhanced skill, which requires accumulating 4 stacks of skirts, can be used twice.
In other words, when paired with Professor Anaxagoras, both his skill and extra skill can trigger again.
Sink into insanity! Straight to the soul!
When I use my ultimate, I'll build up charge and deal damage to all enemies.
Now that's battlefield control. It's true that everything is like a game of chess. All about planning and strategy.
Also, when I use my technique, the character who triggers combat will receive the special buff at the start of the next battle. Keep this in mind when planning your battle strategy.
With such a far-sighted commander leading our battles, who wouldn't want to serve under Her Majesty the Empress?
Still don't think I'll be
Naturally.
pulling for her.
Mediocrity has no
I
place
am not
on the
entirely
throne.
sure.
The
I
one
think I
who
keep
shall
my
lead
current
all
fight
of
on team.
Amphorius can only be, and must be, me.
However, after experiencing Saridra's story in version 3.5, you might discover that there's more than meets the eye behind this cold Imperator. Stay tuned! Now let's take a look at the version 3.5 badness. In version 3.5's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Hysealans. The limited 5-star light cone, Why Does the Ocean Sing, will have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character Kafka is returning! And at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Patience is All You Need, will become available once again. In version 3.5's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Saridra. The limited 5-star light cone, Epoch Etched in Golden Blood, will have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star character Silver Wolf is returning! While at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Incessant Rain, will become available once again.
Hmm.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more shortly.
Oh, what is this? A cute little
My calendar,
short?
3950. Sarija returns triumphant from vanquishing the Black Tide. Victory belongs to every citizen, and even more reassuring than the mighty Dromus is the figure of the Imperator.
Mom, why is the Imperator sitting on a book?
Light calendar 3959. The Imperator shall crown her great new endeavor in her name. A library or city-state? The answer will soon be revealed.
This will be the greatest salad ever.
Let's add some fish, too.
Cat.
As you
Oh, no. That is the mouse. No. I see you.
People often say that the Flame Chase Army's undefeated record was thanks to the Imperator's strategies. One afternoon in Light Calendar 3960, we were fortunate enough
That
to
is not a mouse you need to be playing with.
Why can your chess pieces
Computer
fly?
mouse. Leave it alone.
Behold, my new Dromus Legion. How do you like them, my dear subject?
Welcome back! Now that we're halfway through the feast,
Shout out to
it's
my
time
cat who
grab
doesn't
some
know how to leave my
food and fill
computer
those
mouse
bellies.
alone.
In version 3.5, the Chrysos Maze Grand Restaurant will make its debut. During this event,
Oh, they're
trailblazers
so
will team up
cute.
with
Why does
Chrysos
that one
heirs
look
to
like it
run a
has
restaurant
McDonald's
in
visor on?
Ides Elysiae.
Running a restaurant with
That
the Chrysos heirs?
looks
That
like
sounds
either
familiar.
McDonald's or a fast food
Where have I
visor.
seen that before?
Oh my
Weren't we
gosh.
supposed to save the world? What's all this about opening a restaurant?
Oh my god.
Ah, actually, it's the story that Cyrene told us.
Oh?
Even though it's just a story, it holds infinite possibilities and will create many beautiful
I
memories.
just realized the one in the middle
Let
has a tiny
Oliver
little
tell
chef's
you
hat.
all about it. First,
That is
this
adorable.
restaurant's customers are quite special. Our purpose in opening this place is to serve delicious food to the little fairies from the members' maze and bring a
that's
new lease of
adorable.
life to this abandoned restaurant. In the restaurant, the trailblazer needs to take on the role of restaurant manager, run the establishment, and win the
This
approval of fairy customers.
Looks familiar.
Also participate in the regular Members Maze food review, earn stars step by step, and ultimately become a 4-star Memshalem restaurant.
All right.
Memshalem
Then what's the style of
restaurant.
this restaurant? And what dishes do they serve?
Salutations, dear guests! We specialize in authentic Ides Elysiae haute cuisine. Please take a look at our menu, carefully curated by our
Do
Ninja
not.
Blind chef from Ides Elysiae, which only
Magnolia,
uses local organic
do
ingredients.
not.
Today's special is our fresh
Leave
lettuce
the
salad,
cord alone.
made with all natural organic greens and paired with our signature dressing for a crisp, refreshing taste and a smooth, lingering finish. Our chef
The way
will
this is
prepare and
moving
mix the
reminds
salad
me of
right
the,
at your table, offering you
those
the full ceremonial
Food cooking
experience.
apps.
Salad?
restaurant
Oh,
apps.
looks good. What else have you got?
We also have the colorful salad and the Seri salad.
Wait a minute. Why is everything salad?
Well, one reason is that
Bill
Mr.
Butts
Finan,
had
one of our
so
head
much
chefs,
fun with this.
specializes in salads. And the other reason is the restaurant is still in its early stages. So we're a bit limited on
Wait,
ingredients.
did he just say finance specializes in
However,
salads?
as your management level increases, the Trailblazer can unlock more menu items, expand the shop size, and recruit more members. And to meet the customer's demands, the Trailblazer will need to work with everyone to grow various ingredients besides running the restaurant. Our two
That's
agricultural
cute.
experts in Axon Hyacinth and the helpful field fairies will join forces to guide the Trailblazer through the planning process.
It looks like
Interesting.
we won't have to worry about ingredients with Anaxa and Hyacinth around.
Leave it to the professionals. One dare say it finally bears the semblance of a contender for 4 Memshalem stars.
Memshalem
Of course,
stars.
having
My
ingredients alone
goodness.
isn't enough. As a restaurant manager, the Trailblazer needs to consider many other aspects.
Okay.
For example, the ingredients you grow should match the restaurant's current recommended dishes to maximize operating profits. Leveling up dishes can enhance quality and increase the average spend per customer.
Okay.
Proper staffing in both the kitchen and dining area is essential to reduce customer wait times and increase table turnover rates. Purchasing specific facilities can also boost the restaurant's reputation and attract more customers. Plus, different ferry customers have different personalities and unique dining preferences. Some ferry customers prefer set meals, while others are competitive eaters doing food reviews who tend to eat a lot more. And some
So
ferry
basically,
customers
like,
try to sneak away without paying.
Of
Oh.
Vinon.
Trying to
really
dine
like
and
the-
dash. Someone's about to face the judgment of the law.
While running the business, you'll often face unexpected situations that need the Trailblazer's decision-making skills.
I am being
Running
quietly
a restaurant
judged by
isn't
my
exactly
cat.
a walk in the park. As for what roles the other Chrysosaur friends
Well,
will
that's
play
a
in the
cute little light
restaurant,
cone.
you'll have to discover that for yourself in the game,
It's
Trailblazer.
adorable.
All right, after a hearty meal, it's
Oh,
time to
We
get
have
some
another
drinks.
drink.
In the event Old Brews and New
Event.
Friends, the Trailblazer will once again show off their skills as a special guest drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Master Drinksmith of Penacony? This little one sure is a jack of all trades. Are you going to mix drinks for our monster friends again this time?
Nope, nope.
Oh.
This time, some familiar friends will be dropping by the
Check
lounge.
that out.
Each friend carries their own little worry.
I actually like
The
this event
Trailblazer
when we
whip up
first
a
had
magical
it
drink
back in
to lift their
Pentagon.
mood. Delicious and healing all in one.
Oh? Which friends will be making an appearance?
Like Dr. Ratio, who came
Of
to Penacony
course.
to enlighten the masses? Or Director Topaz, who's exhausted from dealing with Penacony's
I'm
equity
good.
transfer? Or maybe that
there's
lovely
Kafka.
lady from the Stellar Hunters might pay us a visit.
Oh, I see.
What if the Trailblazer messes up and can't mix the right drink?
No big deal. And hey, if you stumble upon a secret recipe, you might just see a whole new side of your friends.
Judging by the Trailblazer's nature, they'll probably have an accidental slip-up.
Nice.
After serving all the guests, the Trailblazer can invite them back for one more special surprise drink. May this special mixed recipe create unique and unforgettable memories tonight for the Trailblazer and their unexpected guests. That's not all for 3.5, is it, Madam Herda?
That's not all. In version 3.5, I will launch the AI Herda experiment. I digitized portions of my memory and knowledge into data, uploaded them to the space station's encrypted server, and created a digital version of myself. In the Space Station Task Force event, Trailblazers need to train the AI Herda by completing different assignments to obtain assignment rewards.
Training an AI Herda? Hello,
It's
Chat
just an
Herda.
event for easy
Oh,
Jakes,
don't even bother.
I guess.
Chat Herda has rejected your query,
Not really
citing
too
insufficient
excited
complexity.
about that one.
Hey, wait a sec, I haven't even asked anything yet.
Chat Herda's already trained on your behavioral patterns. It's just making predictions.
All right, as we wrap up this feast, I've got some after-dinner treats for everyone. First up, our old friend, the Gift of Odyssey.
Nice. Yay! The Planar Fissure and Garden of Plenty
Oh,
events will
goodness.
also return. Complete the challenges to earn double rewards.
Shape of Siren's Stagnant Shadow will also be available. And you can obtain the Ascension material See Siren's Torn Fin for ice characters upon completing the challenge.
Additionally, in version 3.5, the feature mentioned in
Random
the previous
archer.
official notice that allows individual voiceover switching for collaboration characters will be launched. Trailblazers will be able to switch interaction, combat, and idle voices from the current voiceover to the original licensed audio.
In other words, you can switch Saber and Archer's interaction and combat voice lines to Japanese while keeping all other characters unchanged.
Yeah, that should have been released with the
Finally, Honkai
Collab
Starware
event,
will
not
also be
a
joining
whole
this year's Gamescom.
version
From August
update
20th
later.
to August 24th
That was
this
something
year,
they should have done.
Honkai Star
at
Rare will
3.4,
greet
not
everyone with a
3.5.
brand new boot style. Trailblazers, come visit us and get your free goodies. Stay tuned to our official social media channels for more details. All right, and with that, it's time for us to bid farewell to this feast. Thanks to all our special guests for being with us. See y'all next time. Bye-bye!
Farewell.
Goodbye,
That was
everyone.
interesting.
See you next
everybody.
time.
So, sure, I guess it'll be alright. Let's see how the story evolves in 3.5. No, I don't know. I'm not too enthusiastic about it. Alright, have a good evening.